Hello, hello, and welcome to All Your Channel Weekly News Update for the week of December 3rd through December 9th. And as you can see, a lot of exciting stuff are coming this week. 2 new series, one of them being the final one of the special weekly series getting announced. So we have a lot I want to talk about this week because of that. So on the we're going to have sort of a chopping block of things that we're going to talk about. First thing we'll talk about is I'm going to plug some of my other stuff beyond YouTube. Second thing we're going to talk about is going to be how to read the schedule in front of you and also discussing what games I'm going to be playing in the future. Third plug is going to be talking a little bit about the Discord, and then lastly we'll go over all of the videos that are in front of you right now and any special notes, such as videos that are less or more than 20 minutes. And, you know, other such noteworthy things, such as things that break from the normal schedule. So let's hop into it by first, you know, talking about the things I want to plug. In the description of this video, either down below if you're watching this in big picture, or off to the right if you're watching it while it's the channel trailer, we have links to my Twitch, my Discord, and my Tumblr. Follow me on Twitch to watch me play all of these games live. Everything I play on the channel currently, whether it's my solo stuff, Two Brothers, or Grounded with Doodlesar, are all streamed on Twitch before they come on YouTube. Sometimes as much as a month in advance, depending on things. So, you know, you can get the jump on what I'm playing if you follow me on Twitch. But everything does eventually go up here on YouTube, so you don't need to worry about FOMO. Then there's the link to the Discord where you can more directly interact with me, something that I'll be talking about a little bit more heavily later on in this news update. But, you know, there's votes held there, you can talk with me more directly, and there's even stuff pertaining to my other content creating friends who have all been on break for a little while due to stuff in their life. And then the last link is a link to my Tumblr, where I make announcements when I go live, and I mostly just reblog things I think are funny or fun. So that one is really kind of optional, but, you know, I figure why not plug my other thing I have. Way back in the day, I posted art on it, but, you know, I haven't done art on the channel or Tumblr for a while now, but I want to do art again at some point. It's just about finding the time. 'Cause, you know, for those of you who don't know, I do not make a living on this. This is 100% a hobby. I do not have enough followers to be able to monetize my content. So right now it's just, you know, something I do for fun. Yes, I do all of this content for fun. I know it's a lot. But you know, that's the description plugs. The other thing I wanted to talk about was how to read what is in front of you right now. Just cause, you know, I'm sure there's new people coming to the channel all the time, so I just want to quickly go over how you read this schedule. Every single column is a day of the week, and inside those columns are the videos that are going up that week in order. And this is the first week of us hitting 7 themed days. So every single day of the week has a theme where we will have as the first video on that day something pertaining to that series. And in some cases, I may, in the distant future, if I'm able to find time, plug in even more stuff relating to it. Like, I'm in the talks with somebody about doing a multiplayer Portal Reloaded series that will be going up on Aperture Mondays. Oh. And that's separate from the already existing Portal Reloaded series. But I don't want to promise that because I don't know. We haven't even recorded a single episode of it yet. Excuse me. But yeah, so the themed days are Sunless Sundays, where we'll be playing Sunless Sea indefinitely, and once I've fully done everything pertaining to that game, I will play its sequel, Sunless Skies, but that's probably way down the future. There's Aperture Mondays, where I will play Portal, something Portal or Aperture related every single Monday. Currently I'm trying to play through all of the cool, unique titles, like, you know, Portal Reloaded, Portal Mel, which is a full playthrough over the channel for you to go and check out. I want to play Portal Bridge Constructor and Portal, or Aperture Tag, and Thinking with Time Machines and Portal Revolution. And once I've run out of those things, we'll start doing the Perpetual Testing Initiative, again, something that I touched on a while back on the channel. Tracks Tuesdays is dedicated to the Tracks game, something that is a I want to be a very viewer-driven series, and I've gotten a lot of suggestions from fans of tracks out there where we're just, you know, having fun building up a little island, you know, making a pretty little island. Arcane Wednesday will see me playing through games from the Arcane Game Dev Studio, who are, I think, my favorite game development company, making some of my favorite games. Nitrom Thursday is a long-standing thing on the channel, although it wasn't always Nitrom Thursday. I have been playing Nitrom games since pretty early on in the channel, and I want to keep on doing that, and so it's a dedicated thing on the channel until I've beaten every single Nitrom game. Then we have Fallout Fridays, where I'm always going to be playing something relating to Fallout, because that is one of my favorite video game franchises. Currently we're playing through playing through Fallout 2. And then the City Saturdays series will have us playing Cities Skylines 2. Because that's a game, I love City Skylines 1, and I was always playing with the idea of doing a series of it on my channel. But then City Skylines 2 got announced, and I was like, I'll just wait for that game to come out and do a series on that. Excuse me. But yeah, so every single Saturday we'll be playing some City Skylines, and just like Tracks, I want this to be a very much viewer-driven series where you guys determine what I do in that series. Immediately following the themed video of the day, will be the second slot of every single day. The second video will always be part of what I am calling the new games slot. And that doesn't mean newly released games, but that means I want to always have fresh stuff coming in on the channel. Games unlike anything I have played on the channel already. And so this will be an entire section or like slot on the channel dedicated to playing franchises I haven't touched. So, you know, Paper Mario, I have not played any Paper Mario games. Atomic Heart, I've not played Atomic Heart before. And any game that I've never played on the channel, I want to have there, you know, just to keep variety going on and always be trying new things. Then the slot after that is the fresh release slot, which is currently filled by Tears of the Kingdom. And that is a slot where I play a game that has come out within the last year. So I'm always playing some of the newest games that have come out. Although I feel like Tears of the Kingdom is going to be running so long that it will be running long enough that, you know, we might play, just with how much Tears of the Kingdom I've played and how little I've gotten into it, we might very well be playing it well into 2025. I don't fucking know. It's a big game and I love it. But after that slot is then going to be the returning slot, where we will play games that we already played on the channel in some way. So maybe we'll play the sequel to a game we've beaten previously. Maybe we'll revisit a game we beat playing it in a challenge mode. Maybe we'll revisit a game we beat playing it modded. All sorts of things like that will be what the returning series is. And anything that comes after those is going to be bonus content. Sometimes it's the Two Brothers stuff, the videos that it's me and my brother Peter sitting down playing games together. Sometimes it's me wrangling down my friend Doodlezar for games of Grounded or other stuff. But anything extra I record will be tacked on near the end of everything. Now, how can you, the viewer, have more direct influence on these? The Discord. I mentioned I was going to bring it up again later on, and we're going to talk a bit about the Discord right now. The Gas Network Discord that is linked all over all my social media stuff is it's the Games and Such Network, GAS. It is a community built for me and my friends who are trying to, you know, do creative works. My friend Broditis has been writing a short story. My buddy Atomic Heart, he was for a while streaming some Halo, but he had to, you know, put that on the back burner because he's been very busy. You know, sadly, a lot of my other content creating friends have had to go on hiatus, but I'm still going strong, and even if you don't care about any of them, you probably care about me if you're 9 minutes into my weekly news update where I haven't even actually talked about what's going up this week. But yeah, there's all sorts of things there where you can go and talk, like, you know, interact with me, talk about the stuff on the channel, you know, stuff like that. But there's also the Votes channel, where I'm actually going to go ahead and show that to all of you. Hang on. Sorry, sometimes Discord's finicky about being displayed. Hang on. There we go, the Discord. So we got all sorts of votes going on here that will dictate what I do in the future of the channel. So I highly advise all of you to go there and vote on them. Like, you know, I said I always want to be playing new games on here. This vote here is dedicated entirely to games that you have all suggested. Things that were either suggested here in the Discord, that were suggested over on the YouTube, and YouTube comments on Twitch. If it's been suggested by one of you guys, it's on here. So, you know, if you're the person who suggested it, you might want to hop on here and vote. Then I have things like, oh, when I return to BioShock, what should I play? When I return to Half-Life, what should I play? The next Fallout Friday, once we finish Fallout 2, what should it be? The next Aperture Monday, after Portal Reloaded, what should it be? Eventually I want to play the Elder Scrolls games. Some of these votes were made a while ago and have been floating for a while. But, you know, they're all worth voting on. You know, Arcane Wednesdays, I want to play more Zelda. This can all help direct the flow of the channel. And then this one, this is pertaining directly to the returning slot. So, right now I've been using those who have been following know that my computer broke for a couple months, and I had to dial back what was happening on the channel, but I've been able to use that to refresh the channel anew. But that meant that several games got abandoned. And so, because of that, you know, I'm revisiting those games first. BioShock 2, Sims 3 The Rise of Evil, Death Stranding, and Hand of Fate. Once I've beaten all of those games, what I play next in the returning slot will be based off what you guys vote for here. These games are some of the games that it has been the longest since I played them on the channel. The games that I played very early on in the channel and had to step away from, either abandoning because my old computer was too crappy, or, you know, these are all games that I played for a little bit and stepped away from, and I want to come back to, and all of you can directly influence what I do with those games, you know? Or what of those games I play. And so these votes are all very much, you know, worth visiting if you're a fan of the channel. And then, of course, there's I've been experimenting with the forums thing. You know, give me your suggestions of what games you want to see, of what you want to see in City Skylines, what you want to see on the channel in general, what you want to see in tracks. And then news is for things like, you know, weekly updates. That's last week's weekly update. I announced my streams here. You know, you can look at my art. There's all sorts of things here. Or you could post fan art and look at my own art. So I highly recommend you all check out the Discord. Also, yes, I just kind of gave away what my last stream was before recording this news update. Whatever. But yeah, so yeah, I would just transition to the next part of the news update, which is the actual news update part. Let's actually talk about anything worth note on the new weekly news update. So because of everything I went over, I'm going to start glancing over if something is just within the standard range of more than 20 minutes but less than 30, I'm just going to sort of gloss over it. But anything beyond that, I'm going to go over in a bit more detail. So this week's Sunless Sunday, December 3rd. All standard affair, everything you can expect out of the videos. All wonderful games I'm loving. Watch me and my brother play Detroit. I am adoring that series, and my brother's becoming more and more comfortable with streaming because of all of your guys' positive feedback. Aperture Monday, December 4th. Again, standard affair stuff. Videos are all hitting the range you expect. Enjoy all of them. Check out the Grounded series. The first couple videos have very bad audio quality, but we fix it in the later ones. I apologize for the issues in audio that occurred. Tracks series, or Tracks Tuesday, on December 4th, or December 5th. The tracks video that day, like most tracks videos, is extra long, coming in at 40 minutes with Winter Wonderland, where we start to get into the season of things. You know, we make it snow on our island and start to put up some Christmas decorations. Good times, good times. Arcane Wednesday, December 6th. Standard affair, again, about what you can expect for a lot of the length. The Bend Time Massacre, the Dishonored Dunwall City Trials video this week. Fucking amazing. I'd play an entire game that is just the Bend Time Massacre and Dishonored. Although, something worth note of that day, we got 2 episodes of Paper Mario going up. Episodes 96B and episode 96. OBS crashed during the recording, and because of that, I went ahead and, you know, I figured I'd just put up 2 videos in one day because the first one, all of our progress was undone and it wasn't even a full 20-minute video. So, you know, extra Paper Mario content for you guys. Also, the Tears of the Kingdom episode going up that day, episode 50, is extra long at 30 minutes long. Colgera, where we face the first of the very, very cool dungeon bosses in the game. And, oh my god, I am adoring Tears of the Kingdom so far. It's so fucking good. So fucking good. Then moving on to December 7th, this week's Nitrom Thursday. Some things of note. The Paper Mario that day is going to be extra long at 1 hour and 30 minutes because it is the final episode. And, you know, I just want to address it and Tears of the Kingdom were both recorded very far in advance, further in advance than my other things, because of the broken computer thing I mentioned earlier. For a while, all I could record was Switch games. And Paper Mario is such a piece of my childhood. It's a game that I played so much as a kid, but never actually beat, like many of the games I played in my childhood. And it was very nice to go and actually finish it with all of you. But, moving on from that, we follow up on the same day as it, the series that's replacing it, Atomic Heart, a game that I'm playing because all of you voted on it. And oh man, is Atomic Heart fucking amazing. I highly recommend it, and we started off with a 58-minute long episode. It cut it a little shy of an hour because we hit what I felt was a very good breaking point just before the hour mark. But yeah, it's an awesome game, and I am loving it, and I hope if you are a fan of my BioShock Let's Play, you will love my Atomic Heart Let's Play. They are very similar games. Other than that, the videos going up on Thursday are standard length videos, you know, 20 to 30 minute range. Then moving on to December 8th, there is something note there that you can see already. We have 2 BioShock videos going up that day. Both of them being a little bit longer than average, being 30 minutes and 45, and the names of them are Pink Pearl and Getting Caught Up. The reason that one of them is Getting Caught Up, and the reason why there's 2, is because the game crashed. As I've learned, I'm playing the BioShock 2 remaster, and as I have since learned, it is very unstable and has a tendency to crash. And because of that, the game crashed at a 30-minute mark. So I decided, like, you know, I'd do another video of trying to catch up to where we were and just upload it on the same day. And that way, we're not wasting too much time repeating the same things. I mean, for me, it takes the same amount of time anyway, and on the playthrough, it takes the same amount of time, but on the YouTube end, it means you guys don't have to wait a whole additional week before we progress in the narrative. And of course, we have another episode of Two Brothers Play Scorn going up on that day, and oh my god, Scorn is amazing. You should check out that series, you should check out my playthrough of it, you should buy the game yourself, and you should buy the art book, because man, do these devs deserve more support for the amazing thing they've made. It is a beautifully gruesome game. But then we cap off the week with December 9th, the first Cities Saturdays with the start of Cities Skylines 2 and an hour-long episode of it, where we get started on our wonderful city. As I said earlier, it's going to be very much a viewer-driven series. I encourage all of you to head over there and comment and go to the Discord and suggest things and give me ideas of what you want to see in the city, because I want this to be a community thing that we all do together. If you guys ask me to build a road that looks like a giant dingle-donger, I will. I'll build a dingle-donger town district for you guys. Whatever I'll ask for, I'll put in. Outside of that, the videos that day are all the standard expected length, and you even have to look forward to a cycle 33 of Two Brothers Play Outer Wilds. A beautiful game. I highly recommend you check out my original playthrough of it, as well as me poking around in the game's alpha build. And, you know, I adore Outer Wilds. As many of you who are bigger fans know, the music in the background of these news updates is the Outer Wilds soundtrack, because I love that game that much. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've rambled a little bit this weekly news update. Well, listen, I've done so many takes of this. If this is the one that makes it, I'm sorry that I rambled as much as I did. Listen, I've been trying to record this news update for like 4 days. I keep like starting to record it, not liking how it came out, backing away, trying again, getting tired and frustrated at myself, and then, you know, re-recording it. Like, this recording session right now, I've probably been trying to record this news update for like 2 hours. I don't edit these. I try and do them in one clean run. So if you get a little bit of rambling, you get a little bit of me coughing and stumbling on my words. That's what you get. I hope you all appreciate it, and I love all of you so very much. Like, genuinely, thank you to all of you who support my content in any way and watch my content in any way. Thank you to all the people who have made the Paper Mario series that's going on is actually one of the most popular series on my channel ever. So, you know, in the last month or so that I've been doing that playthrough, or a couple months actually, my channel's probably grown pretty significantly because of it. And thank you to everybody who joined because of that. And Trax similarly has made the channel grow, and Scorn with my brother, like, all of these things have really helped the channel grow, and it makes me happy to see more people come in here. Because, you know, in the end, I would be doing this no matter, words. I'd be doing this even if I was getting 0 viewers, because I'm doing this because it helps bring me joy to make content and put it out there. But getting feedback from you guys, getting support from you guys, it means a lot. And I appreciate all of you a lot. Anyway, I hope to see all of you in all the videos coming out this week. I hope to see all of you... Sorry, I hope to see all of you in next week's weekly news update, and, you know, in general, I hope to see more of all you. Love all you very much, and ta-ta for now. I love you all.